Let's talk about the mirror principle of reality, and your journey and our journey of stepping into full empowerment of what is happening in our life right now, within this now moment. Once we start to see the world as a mirror, this is a journey as well. The more conscious you become, the more you will see life like this. And I remember being back in the day, being very unconscious, not awake, in a dream. And where did that lead me? That led me to the energy of blame, victimhood, all those qualities, projection, out there-ness. Once we become more conscious and we start to wake up to what is happening within our life, and we start to see the world as a really intricate mirror of our state of mind. Everything that is happening within our lives, within ourselves, is like a facet of what's happening within us. Everything that we experience, whether that's people, persons, situations, the quality of that engagement and the style of that engagement is determinant on where our state of mind is. And that state of mind is very much stimulated and generated from the conditions of our nervous system. Once we start to see and reflect like this, we step into true empowerment, and we step away from blame and victimhood, which keep us trapped and are in themselves just illusions that we are navigating through. You can't help but step into this and become more loving and compassionate, because one, you see just so much more love for yourself because you see and really rawly what's going on within inside you. But then you're also seeing the pain and anguish within the people that you're observing. And we could use relationships as a really powerful example of this. We'll commit to relationships. When we engage with people in our life, every single nuance of interaction and movement we have with them is such a powerful mirror of what's going on. We can polarize this and create a polarity of like, well, I'm either projecting my darkness or my lightness onto that person that is in front of me. Once we start to stare our darkness in the face and we start to realize those facets of ourselves that potentially we're suppressing and hiding from, and we wake up to the fact of what is the person that is in front of me may be subject to or be experiencing volatility. There may be volatility, there may be discord with what's going on with the person in front of me. And once I recognize that and I shift into going into projecting light onto that person, things start to transform and change within our eyes. Within the now, you can change this now moment just from a shift of perspective, perception, and state of mind. All from just how you are observing, bringing in like spirituality, quantum mechanics, the power and influence of the observer. This is when you start to prove like quantum mechanics is on point, because you experience it subjectively within your experience. You experience the changes because you are changing what is in you, what is going on within you, and not trying to change the external world. We have the difference as well of between power and force. When we try to change the external world, we are implementing force. We are trying to change, manipulate, and shift the external world, which leads to disempowerment. It leads to energy waste. We start to feel depleted and we start to lower ourselves in vibration. But once we make that shift to the internal world and realize that all changes happen within, we start to become empowered. This is pro-life. This is an energizing process. And once you start to learn to shift your inner landscape, you'll start to see the very intimate connectedness of what's happening out there. And things can transform in an instant due to you changing your state of mind. And we are just navigating, we could call them mental states, but we're navigating our nervous system and our level of regulation that's going on within our nervous system at any given time. Our levels of changes of projection of what we are going to experience is radically different when we are in a depleted survival state when it comes to our nervous system. If we are coming away from and we've learned to regulate deeply our nervous system, we start to embody what's going on within us, and we take our nervous system and vibration to another level due to what we're doing in this now moment, how we're flowing through this now moment, and how we're transitioning and taking care of our nervous system in any given moment. And when we come away from survival, we come away from depletion, we go into fullness, and we start to feel the difference of what we're going to experience within our external world. And what will be shown back to you through those different polarities will be completely different. And we are just navigating this beautiful world of contrast. And Esther Hicks always talks about this perfectly, and to really feel into the human experience, one of its essences is we're here to experience life. We're here to experience life in all its magnitude and differences, and the differences and extremity of contrast. We're here to experience deep depletion and deep survival and deep elements of that nervous system state. Because how would we know any different? How would we have a reference point of what we don't want to feel like in this now moment? Like, survival's really cool, like in compartmentalized situations when we need to run away from a lion, but in the day-to-day, like being at work, living our lives, being permanently in a survival state absolutely sucks. And it's from that the mirror principle of life. You'll be mirrored back, you'll be mirrored back discord, inharmony, dysfunction, volatility, explosiveness, disconnection. But then we start to heal, we start to move, and we start to evolve our nervous system into other states, which generates different states of mind, different feelings, different emotions, different qualities. And then we transition from discord, inharmony, to harmony, love, joy, peace, and all those excitement, passion, purpose. We start to move into a different dimension. We can almost break this down. We're talking about different dimensions, because our inward state, no matter where it is, whether it's in pure depletion and survival, in harmony, discord, or whether it's in the other spectrum of love, happiness, peace, bliss, and fulfillment, we are being mirrored back to us a completely different world, different dimensions, like I said. We have a totally different experience of how we are engaging with the world and the world that we are receiving within this now moment. And it's so powerful to start stepping into this, no matter where you are. And it feels a little bit tougher when we're in the survival state, because of the discord that comes with that. We start to really drift into being victim and blame, because it's hard to take responsibility that everything that's coming up in my life comes from the inner subjective state that's being stimulated by me. And we've got to remember as well that when we're in that state, it's largely unconscious patterning that's going on. And that's why it's that gradient line of being unconscious to more conscious, and becoming more conscious and shining the light on, let's say, this darkness that we're navigating through. And the survival paradigm really is that inner state of darkness that we're working through. It becomes really challenging. But that's why it's really powerful for growth, development, and your evolutionary step and what's next. Relationships, situations, circumstances will be enhanced massively once you step into this, and you'll start to take quantum leaps within your spiritual growth and development once you start to be radically honest with where you are right now, and to really see life as a point of growth and development. In every single way, it is here to teach us one way or another about what is going on subjectively within inside us. My beautiful friends, I'm back with this video. Please drop a comment or a like to let me know your resonance with this message and let me know where you are right now within your journey. Sending you so much love, my friends, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.